Aloha and welcome to our Week 7 edition of Tuesdays with Tim Camp. The Mountaineers rolled over Montana State Northern on Saturday for homecoming, defeating the Lights 41-12. So, Coach, thank you for joining us once again. What was the feeling after the game as you guys got back into the win column with a dominant performance over Northern?
Well, it obviously felt good. You know, it was good to see the smile on the kids' faces. They had a really good bye week, and then we had a good week of preparation for Northern. Tried to get back to the basics a little bit, and was trying to work on some fundamentals and clean some things up. Instantly, it's awesome to win, and then being homecoming and having so many former Mounties back. I mean, that was the biggest thing that we wanted to do. Is we wanted to win in front of a packed house, and we wanted to make sure that we represented Eastern Oregon in a first-class fashion, for the former Mounties. But at the same time, it wasn't the cleanest game in the world. We had some things that took place out there that we want to make sure that we get corrected. And it's just again fundamentals. It's guys doing things that are unacceptable in my program. So we're gonna go to work on those things. And we enjoyed the win for a little bit, but at the same time, it's back to work. We got the rivalry week coming up here with Southern Oregon University, and we're very excited about that.
Yeah, we'll get to talking about Southern Oregon here in just a moment. But first, the running game was exceptional on Saturday. You guys amassed 235 yards and 6 touchdowns on the ground, with 5 different runners finding the end zone. What was the key to getting the run game established once again on Saturday?
Well, I think you got to balance things out a little bit, and I think you got to give people what they can handle. And I was very proud of the offensive line. Mick Wilson, Braden Kersley, do a good job up front. You got a bunch of them. Luke Thomas, Andre. They've done a nice job all year. But one of the focus points was to be able to come off the ball just a little bit more and be more dominant and try and cover people up. So again, I know I'm leaving somebody out, but at the same time, I think the offensive line did a tremendous job of making sure that we can get the run game going and continue to do what we feel that we can do versus any opponent that comes in here. It just happened to be Northern.
The defense also was strong in the game, allowing just 10 points on the night and 290 total yards. After a tough game against Montana Tech, how were they able to rebound on Saturday against Northern?
It didn't look like they were having fun. I mean, they were running around out there. They were gang tackling. They were communicating. They were playing football the way it was supposed to be played. I think, again, I've said this many times, I think we have a very gritty defense. And to be able to see them rise to the occasion and, get multiple stops and make plays, But at the end of the day, you go back and watch that film, and just while I was out there during the game, it just looked like they were having fun. And they were playing free, and they were just going out playing for each other. And that was the message that I told them, just go out and play the game the way that Eastern Oregon plays it, and our style of play. And at the end of the day, I think that's what I saw.
Well, you mentioned we got a big matchup, rivalry weekend against Southern Oregon. They're the number 7 ranked team in the latest NAIA Top 25 poll. And it's also for Military Appreciation Week. So you faced them earlier this year on September 2nd, following in a close game, 31-21. What needs to happen differently from that game for EOU to be able to defeat a tough opponent?
Well, we got to continue to move in the right direction offensively, and we got to match up and do the things defensively that I feel that we can do, but also in the special teams game, it's got to be the 4 phases. We got to be able to withstand. They're a very good offensive team, and we got to be able to withstand deep balls. They got a really, really good quarterback. Their offensive line looks better. Then they got a run game. So again, we got to be able to withstand, certain phases of their offense, and be able to match up well with them. And then the other thing that we got to do is, they got one of the most improved defenses, I think, in the country. And, so we'll have our hands full offensively, but nothing that we can't do as long as we execute, So it's going to come down to us, and we got to do what we do. And again, it matters because Southern Oregon's coming to town. Don't get me wrong, but at the same time, at the end of the day, we need to execute in all 3 phases. And the sideline, we got to create an environment out there that, again, the kids are having fun. We're playing football, and we're playing to win the game.
Well, Coach, thank you once again for joining us. As always, congratulations on the win over Northern, and good luck this Saturday against the Raiders.
Absolutely.